Go. Judges, we win this debate because when they said there is no link, when we said that there is no link to their critiques, they never replied to it. And just now they said that they have successfully knocked out one of our contentions, but have the burden of proof since they have a counterplan. So even if they do knock out one of our contentions, they still can't win because the burden of proof is on them. They said that we said that their counterplan is status quo because they told us that they want to mine resources in the seabed, but we are already getting oil from the seabed, and oil is a resource. We already took out their counterplan and critiques into AC, and they never replied to it. Since the burden of proof is on them, we win this debate because we clearly rebutted everything that they said, and we took out their counterplan and critiques. They said that it will cost too much, but it won't. Just like the example I gave about the houses. They also talked about space debris, but it's a new argument, so please drop it. Judges, it is true that we didn't use evidence all the time, but how were we supposed to know what kind of counterplan they'd come up with? Even though we had no idea what they were going to talk about for counterplan, we have the evidence that the abundance of resources created more conflict than scarcity. According to Holding Jacobson at Skohos, this initiative is somewhat limited its effectiveness because it only creates voluntary guidelines which are not binding of the companies. It is doubtful as to whether the voluntary initiative will have any effect in the reducing the scope extractive industries pose for an abbreviation of conflicts. This shows that the negative plan will eventually give us a surplus of resources and will cause a greater conflict than having scarcity of resources for the greed. Just remember that the burden of proof is on them, and we the affirmative successfully took out the counterplan. For these reasons, we the affirmative urge you to vote affirmative. 4 seconds. Good job.